Good morning, folks. Rodney here. Already got people in the chat. Still kind of getting set up. Getting things rearranged, basically. Waiting for some people come in. Tomas, good morning, my friend. My Irish friend from Ireland. Morning, Peter Carroll, DroneBum, Mason Keyser, Phantom Hodges Drone. Let's see, Carpenter Rick, good morning. Welcome to the stream, you guys. We are live, which is different from our sunrise, which I had some TMP issues. RTMP. Actually, the key was wrong. Hey, Matt. All right, Matt. You have a good one. Tony, good morning. Dan the man. Drone worship is in the house. You're going to go fly with Ken, huh? Cool. DroneBum, I see you saying you're on the road again. You be careful, buddy. And Peter Carroll is in the house. Good morning, Peter.
Morning, Rodney. How
are you doing today?
Yeah, doing
I'm
good,
great.
That's good.
Oh, nice bird. I see you got him up in the forefront there, huh?
Yeah, you got tired of sitting in the background all the time, so decided to join me today.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So you got the Aussie hat on?
Yeah, I do, as a matter of fact.
That's good.
Yeah, I figure I haven't worn it in a while and thought I ought to wear it so I wouldn't have to, so you guys wouldn't leave me. Good morning, Brad Alston. Good morning, Tropic. Tony, how are you today? Brad, how are you? It is cloudy here. For those of you that tried to join into my sunrise stream, I apologize. It looked like the key for the RTMP changed on me, and apparently the one I looked at and copied wasn't the right one. So, needless to say, I was a bit irritated.
Yeah, hi to Tropic and to also there, and to Brad Alston as well. I think I said good morning to the others in the chat there.
Yep.
Yeah, welcome everybody.
Look at that. Kaz is in the house. Good morning, Mrs. Mars.
Another Aussie. It's good to see.
Yes, another Aussie. I bet her husband's asleep.
Probably.
So anyway, did you go flying today?
Who, me?
Yeah, Peter.
No.
No.
Haven't been flying for a long time, actually.
I
have to remember where I put the drone and get it out one of those days.
It sucks getting old, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Good morning, Miss Spike. Ooh, iSpike is in the house. Good morning, BMAX Aerial Visuals. iSpike. Hey, sir. How you doing, man?
Yeah. Hi, Mr. Spike.
I appreciate you stopping in, brother.
Yeah.
I need to get over and visit one of his live streams again one of these days.
You had to BMAX Aerial Visuals as well. He just got himself a new computer too, he was saying on Matt's live stream today.
Oh, is that right?
Seems to be a bit of that going around at the moment.
Oh, cool. I hear Ari's got a new computer too.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Wish I could afford it. I'm still using this old 2012 i5 thing I got here. But it
Well,
does the job.
It does the job. Hey, Mars FPV drones. Good morning, good day, good evening to you people in the land down under.
Yeah, hi, Mars.
I keep getting it mixed up, man. Yeah, Mrs. Mars, I already saw him. He snuck in on me. All right, Ice Spike, you have a good one, brother. Give Scully a hello for me.
Yeah, good night, Ice Spike.
It's good to see him in the chats.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. He's got himself a pretty wild setup there for his new shows that he does.
He does, man. I mean, he just went boom.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, big sort of change of style and put a lot of big investment into getting it set up the way it is. No, it sounds really good.
Yeah, it does. It sounds good. It looks good.
Yeah.
I just don't see a Rodney Bell or a DroneBum shirt in there anywhere. He promised both of us that they would be in the forefront.
Okay. That's a bit disappointing then.
It is. It is. But that's okay. That's okay. we still love him anyway. I can't speak for Paul or DroneBum, but I still love Spike. Oh, okay, Brad. You take care. Have a good day, man. Thank you, Kaz. Yeah. Matt North sent that to me, along with Matt the Koala. This is Matt the Koala. I need to find him a place where he's. I kind of wished I had a shelf here so I'd be in my way. If I put him over here, then him and the bird can chat. Christopher C., good morning. Who else has come in? Yeah, we're getting quite a crowd in here, Peter, with just you and me.
Yeah. That sounds like a good idea, Kaz. When all this stupid stuff's over, get together for a bite of lunch.
That would be cool. Yeah. Just let me know when and where, and I'll be there.
There you go. Rodney, your comment worked with Mr. Icebike.
Oh, man. Wouldn't that be cool?
Might see some shirts there.
Have a good one, Spike. Have a good night, man. Get you some rest. Us old farts need all the rest we can get. Actually, I've been up since about 3.
Okay. I was up about 7:30. I think I've slept until today, so haven't been up quite as long.
So anyway, I was going to ask you. I'd almost ask you what your plans for today are, but I know what your plans are today. You're going to go to bed. But my plans for today. It's cloudy. I plan on going for a walk, but I also need to go to the store. So,
okay,
I'll have to get my mask and.
Okay. Yeah. But you have to wear a mask. You have to wear a mask when you go outside, do you?
Well, I don't think they've made it mandatory yet because I see plenty of people walking around without them. But hey, well, looky here. Looky here. It's Mr. On the Road again.
Yeah, it's me.
What you on the road for?
Anymore. I thought I was going to be backstage for a little while. Give me a chance to put on some makeup.
Oh, well, I can fix that. I can fix that. There you go, Paul. Take all the time you need, brother.
haven't got enough time for him to make himself look good, I don't think.
It's not going to help no matter how much time he takes. It's not going to help him look better.
You put me back on. I just figured I'd come on and say hi. That, I'm here for you, buddy. But it was such a beautiful day here. I had to go out and fly, so I'm on my way down to the park.
I missed your flight this morning.
Oh, you did? I didn't realize. Oh, forget it. I'm out of here then. Bye. I didn't know you missed my flight.
I didn't know you were going out. I didn't know you were going out.
I know. I didn't. I don't normally do Saturday, but it was such a beautiful morning. I said I got to put it in the air. See if anybody's awake.
I don't know why you don't do a Saturday. I mean, you're in Philly. Sunrise can't be that far apart, or can't be that close together. Far enough, close enough together where I got to come down before my son comes up so he can go up and do his son thing. You guys got the Saturday gig going on. I don't want to step on that. I'll step on you on Sunday. you're the godfather of sunrises, man. We take our lead from you. You started this.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
You did.
I love it, man. I love getting up early in the morning. But yeah, I think I'm going to keep Sundays as my thing, man. That's it. Saturdays, I know Mikey asked me to go up before him and warm him up a couple of times on Saturday, but we're so close together, it's tough. It's like I can come out and then if you're going to fly, you're pretty close to Philly as well. So
we were 10 minutes apart today. His sunrise.
That's not.
Yeah, that's not long. His sunrise was at 6:09 and mine was at 6:19, or would have been if the clouds hadn't have been in the way. Stupid clouds. At least it wasn't raining.
Yeah. Well, sometimes they make nice colors. I didn't see. I don't even remember yours. Did you go up?
I did go up, but my stream, I put in the the grumpy vlogger's in the house. There are so many.
Lloyd.
Oh no! Oh Lloyd. Paul, I know you can't read it. There are so many wrinkles on this show that it looks like a prune festival.
Look,
I didn't get a chance to put my concealer on.
Yeah, that's right, Peter. Look who's talking.
He's got more wrinkles than the three of us put together, I think.
I think so. I think you're right. He's older than the three of us, I'm sure.
Possibly. I think he says different, but I think I suspect he might be.
I wonder if he'd be willing to come on here and defend himself. How about it, Lloyd? I'm gonna send you a link. Come defend yourself. Or promote yourself.
Take my spot. Take my spot, Lloyd. I'm going to go fly. I just came in to say good morning. Thanks for having me on, Rodney. Maybe I'll stop back here through a flight.
You're welcome.
If you're still going.
Anytime, Paul. Yeah, if we're still up, come on back in.
Okay. Thanks, Rodney. Good to see you, Peter. Everybody in the chat, which I can't see. Love you guys.
Be safe.
Peace, love, happiness.
Be safe, Paul.
All right, guys. Always. Maybe.
Chris Hope is in the house. Good morning, Chris. My buddy Chris from Texas.
Hi, Chris.
And we kind of have the same views on the new YouTube studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at it.
It don't. I don't like it so far.
Okay.
I think that's part of the why I couldn't stream this morning is because I must have done something wrong.
Okay. Yeah, because the only time I use YouTube on the browser is when I do these live stream things. That's the only time I really open up YouTube on the computer. The rest of the time I just do it all on all my viewing on the iPad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, of course, when you live stream from the DJI Go 4 app, you need the RTMP.
Yeah.
And so I went in and I muddled around and thought I got the right RTMP. And then when I went live, it said I was streaming at 30 frames per second, which, is really good. However, I never came up live, so made me mad. I almost quit. But I'm not a quitter. At Joan Shots, Jody, how are you doing today, my friend? Who else is in here that's come in? Let's see. Just shout it out to everybody. Corey Man, good morning. He just popped in.
Yeah.
How you doing, Corey Man? Oh. Hey, Chris, can you come in? You got time to be on the panel? You know what? I think I'm going to invite. There's only 2 of us here, and I can take 4 people. I'm going to paste the link in here. And if any of you would like to come in, feel free to do so. But it'll only be 4 people, and I won't leave this up for very long. So,
Looks like Chris is going to join us shortly.
Yeah. Okay, so I can take 3 more people, reserving a spot for Chris Hope. Chris, I'll go ahead and email you the link.
Yeah, I've just been sticking around home all the time now since all this craziness is going on. So I get most of my stuff delivered at the moment, and I sort of just venture out to the local supermarket, maybe one day a week just to pick up a few odds and sods that I need.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I started back to work last Thursday.
Yeah.
And so I have to go into the base, but it's so quiet on that base now.
Right.
Parking galore. I mean, you're parking for years, which is always nice because if you come in too late there on the base, parking is at a premium.
Right.
It gets crazy. I tell you, man. So, but yeah, I've been back. It was a week ago last Thursday. So I've been back a week and 2 days, and I'm enjoying it.
Oh, that's good.
Even though it's kind of slow because we don't have any funding for all these projects that they needed me to come back early for. But that's the way it goes. I mean, it's been like that ever since I've worked there.
Okay.
So, I mean, the word is hurry up and wait. So. But anyway, today, like I said, I think I'm gonna try and get out. I got to do a walk. I haven't walked at all this week, which is sad.
Oh.
Because I was doing so well. And so I got to do a walk today. And then I'm going to try and start doing my walks at lunchtime on the base.
Okay.
But I'll have to see how that goes because I'll have to wear a mask.
Yeah.
And breathing through a mask can be kind of difficult sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, I am still losing weight. I am down to 40 pounds. Or I'm sorry, 240 pounds. Sorry, I ain't lost that much weight. So I've lost a total of 30 pounds. 30 pounds. I weigh 240 as of this morning.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to get back on the exercise bike because I can't do a lot of working because I've got arthritis fairly bad in the right knee and I've got a bit in the left knee, so I can't sort of walk long distances. But I can do the exercise bike because that doesn't put any stress on the knee.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty much low impact.
Yeah. So I've got to get back into doing that.
Yeah. Well, get you a bicycle.
Yeah.
Go for a bike ride, a real bike ride.
Yeah, I know. I think I prefer to stay inside. I think it's a lot safer inside. Us oldies. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I walk around the neighborhood here, and there's hardly anybody. I mean, it's not like it's a busy area or anything. So, there's one lady that walks usually around the same time I do. We pass each other every now and then, and so.
Yeah, I haven't ridden the bike since I was back in high school. Last time I rode a bike. So I think a bit out of practice, I think these. So I'll stick on the ones that won't fall over.
I tried riding a bike about 3 years ago. My wife wanted to start going for bike rides with the kids, and looky here, the wrinkles have just increased.
Yeah, I've got 3 times as many wrinkles now.
Yeah. Hi guys.
Hi Lloyd.
Hey, how you doing, Peter?
Yeah, doing good, thanks.
Hey Lloyd, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Just trying to get everything laid out here real quick. There we go. All right. Okay. Let's see. That's a little better. It's still washed out. Oh well. So anyway, so what's going on, guys?
Oh, not much. I see you remodeled your office.
Yeah, this is Grunt Force 1.
Grunt Force 1? Okay.
Yeah. It's when you're running for president, you want the better broadcast stuff, and they provide. My company provides the plane. All I'm spending all the money that I get for campaign donations on this. So
Gotcha. Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
How much did all that cost your campaign? What, maybe 2 cents?
I was going to say it was a bargain for $10, but it could be 2 cents.
Yeah, no, I think actually, as a matter of fact, I got this for free.
There you go.
My artistic director, my creative director, set that up for me.
Oh, cool.
I've got a creative director now that does a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, you're talking about Mr. Dart, right?
Yeah, Mr. Dart. Yeah, he sent this to me. And it's an actual shot of the inside, one section of the inside of Air Force One. So.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Anyways. Yeah, while I'm in here, I want to say, because I was in there, I was on my iPad, and Judy woke up and needed something, and we were both, watching a little TV and had gone back to sleep yet. Thus, I'm still in my robe.
Well, we see you like that every now and then.
Occasionally, yeah. I only do it for I'm trying to think who I did it for the most. I can't remember who it was now. But anyways, yeah, matter of fact, I was so out of it that I've grabbed the pair of glasses sitting on my table, and I actually got my wrong glasses. These are my backup glasses. The ones in my newest prescription, the limb just fell off, and it can't be put back on. So and I need to take it up to the VA and have them fix it, but I haven't done that because, well, I'm lazy and I'm staying in the house. So I found this pair, and then I found another pair that was the year that was between this pair and the new pair. And so I had a good frame and good lenses, but they were in two different pairs because they'd screwed up. And anyways, so I get up this morning and I keep two pairs now on my table because I forget where I lay them. So I grab whichever was available. And so these are my back. I got in here. I thought, what's wrong with my glasses? And then, oh crap, I got the backup. So,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, crap happens when you're old,
I'm learning that quickly. I'm not as old as you, so I've got a lot of ways to go yet.
Oh yeah.
I'm learning.
Yeah, I want to shout out to Mrs. Mars, to Kaz, and I haven't seen them in forever, and Mars as well, and of course let's see, who else didn't get to. Well, of course, there's Michael Ghost, the old codger. I haven't seen him in a little while, but yeah, and Drone Shots, and who else did Chris Hope, because I'm in there on my iPad and I have to type. Well, I'm laying there and it's pushing the little thing because the keyboard doesn't work on it. So and you can't just pop up the names and fill it in automatically like you do on the PC. So.
Oh, I know you're sorry. I hate trying to chat from my phone or a tablet.
Yeah,
such a pain.
Yeah, I've gotten pretty good at it because I do that the most. But yeah, it's a real pain. But yeah, so I thought I'd come in and say hi to everybody and give you guys a hard time. I fired this up, and I've actually been up a little while waiting for your show to come on, but we have Judy has COPD and a lot of other things. So, she's had this persistent cough here. Well, I think it's still residual from her pneumonia she had at the first of the year. And so the doctor keeps prescribing this one medicine. Well, it's a cough syrup and it works good, but it's got hydrocodone in it, which helps out. And so I'd gotten her some, but we have this little Pomeranian that has suddenly developed kennel cough, and she's like 11, 12 years old now. And we're, babying her and everything. And so I had to get up and chase. And just so happens that the cough syrup that Judy takes is also what they use at the vets. That's the reason we went to the pharmacy clear across town, because they're the only one who carry it, and they keep it in stock for all the vets. It's an old medicine, but it has what it needs, So
yeah,
it works for her. And I thought, well, I got these small, tiny syringes, and I kind of read up on what I should give. And so the problem is she knows I'm trying to give her medicine, and she takes off running, and I'm too fat and old to get and she only weighs like 4.5 pounds, so she can squeeze in where a rat does, And it's just like, and I'm running around the kitchen, and the other dogs are bouncing around like, oh, he's playing. Oh, get the hell out of my way, you little crap. And finally we have these other two Pomeranians that are younger than her, but they're older than Ranger. I think they're about 6 years old. And this one, he's the best dog of the bunch other than Ranger, but he is an absolute pig for stuff. And he was trying to take, I think, how do I give it to her? So I get one of them Vienna sausages, and I stick it down in there, fill it. And it's bigger than her. She can't even, so I had to cut. I put it in a bowl, and my daughter-in-law sent me over packages of dog food. So I fix her up this mix. And he's still trying to grab it from me out of my, he's trying to get hold of the bowl, and I scoot his ass across the floor because I'm mad. Set it down, walk 10 foot back, and I tell all the dogs, get back. And they did. They knew I was mad. And she slowly walks up there, eats the special treat I made for her with Vienna sausages and dog version of chicken soup. And of course, I had drugs in it to knock her little ass out. So,
Hey, I want to give a shout out to Rick Halber. He just joined the chat.
Hey, Rick.
Hey, Rick. You said you would like to come on today. You still up for that? Oh, he just woke up.
Must be pretty early for him on his side of the country.
Good old Rick. I tell you, that guy never misses a sunrise stream. And if he does, it's a rare occasion. It really is. So I don't think he sleeps at all. Tell you the truth. He
You don't
may
think
cat nap, but
how far behind is the west coast to the east coast? About what, 3 hours or so? Is it?
3 hours? Yeah.
Yeah, about 3 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's 1 hour between me here in Virginia and Oklahoma, where Lloyd's at.
Yeah.
And then after that is mountain time, and that's an hour, 2 hours behind me. And then, of course, California is 3 hours behind me. And I think Alaska is 4 hours.
Yeah, something like that.
And Hawaii, who knows how far behind me it is. So how's the campaign going, Lloyd?
Well, it's going pretty good. I can't complain. Let me see. I'll put that up there where everybody can see that now. As you can see, I am pulling ahead. This is breaking news from this is VS News from the Grumpy Vlogger Network, Area 51 Studios, and I am pulling ahead in the most recent polls.
All right.
Of course, I only ask my friends because I know they'll say they're voting for me, and so But yeah, it's going pretty good. Oh, guys, on my show Monday, you have got to watch if you can, because I've got a new, because all you guys have been nice enough to put, do endorsements for me, and they've all been great. But I got one coming up on Monday. You guys don't want to miss. It just had me rolling. I mean, it was just cracked me up. So
is this the one Ron Lockwood was working?
Yeah, he showed it to me.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah,
It's heavy. He told me that I had to keep my eye open for it. He wasn't going to show it to me, but
yeah, he set it up to. We talked the other day, and he sent it to me, and or sent me the link to it, and I got in there and looked at it, and of course I just called him right back. I said, "This is hilarious," So yeah, it's it's something that is going to be featured on my show Monday night, because we talked about it. He's not going to put it live until Monday night after my show. So
okay,
you got everybody will be able to go see it. If you can't make it to my show, just look up RL Photography and on YouTube.
I'll have to make sure my wife has a lot of packages to deliver Monday, so she'll be late getting home.
Oh, okay, yeah. What, she work for the post office, or?
Yeah, she does actually.
Okay, that's why I was wondering. Did you work for the post office, or?
No. In a way, I did. My first 9 years in the Navy, I was a Navy postal clerk. So yeah, I kind of worked in the postal service, but more naval postal service. Right.
But
we followed the same rules as the U.S. Postal Service.
Yeah.
But then I got into electronics and changed over to data systems technician.
Oh, okay.
And then, but that's my history. And she went from she taught at a Christian academy for 30 plus years, and then retired from that and got a job working for the Postal Service. So
working with all them little kids and snot-nosed brats made her go postal.
You could say that. in a manner of speaking.
It was the perfect setup,
It's probably a good thing I don't let her carry when she goes to work.
If you're wondering what I'm using for all this, I'm actually using Wirecast to get on here.
Okay.
You guys have seen Ken go ballistic. You've seen Greg, pull what hair he's got left out. Before he started doing live streams, he had a full head of hair. He had more hair than I do, and after using using Wirecast for a year and a half. He's got less than Peter does. Yeah. But this setup that I'm actually using is one I am considering using. I don't know if I'm brave enough yet to use it or not. But this, let's see if I can bring this over. This is sort of what I'm looking at using right there. So that's part of the set. But like I said, I've got this other, and I've learned to be able to, let's see. There we go. Yeah. I got my button set up. So with this particular version of Wirecast, I can bring in 2 guests in myself. So, whereas with vMix, I have to use Skype to bring in more guests. And so I may try this out, but I've been playing around with it here lately, and this is the set I have set up. But yeah.
And then that's Wirecast, you said?
Yeah, this is actually Wirecast.
Okay, because I've been playing around with vMix.
Yeah.
I want to be able to use it for doing our church's live streams. That way I can bring in 2 cameras and switch between the 2.
That's what it was designed for. I mean, that's truly what it was designed for. If you need help setting up with it, let me or Mel know. And but also Tom Sinclair, especially if you get if you get one of the bigger packages. The package I have, I think it was 350, and the next one to upgrade from the one I had to where I could bring in just one more guest was another $350. I said, I'm not spending that kind of money. Well, they've changed it. Now you can bring in, instead of just one guest like I do for that 350, you can bring in 4 guests. They just did an upgrade here. I don't know, about 2 months ago. And I didn't know it until I was looking at it. By then Greg had got me the deal here on Wirecast, and I've been monkeying around with it. But yeah, vMix is really designed for, churches, and those guys, if they know you're doing it for a church, they will. But Tom Sinclair, on his, I think it's called Eastern Shore Broadcasting on YouTube. He has a show every Wednesday, and he can answer all your questions, and he tells you how to get in touch with him. I've actually communicated with him a couple of times, but yeah, he's that, and the video call-in show, Jim from the video call-in show that I talk about a lot. He's been using vMix for a long time, so he's probably one of the better guys to ask if you can't get hold of Tom Sinclair.
Okay.
But yeah, this streaming thing up here that says, BS News in the
scroller.
Scroller. Yeah, it's called a crawler, I think. But yeah, it's a scroller. Anyways, it came. I've been trying to get this thing to work now since I put Wirecast in here. It uses a program called Titler Live. And every time I'd use it, it would just put grids across the screen and pixelate and everything else, and I couldn't figure out what the problem was. And so I finally got frustrated and sent them an email and or turned in a report. And then I remembered one of my photo editing programs had a version of Titler in it. And so I went through and started seeing what was there, and I had like Titler Pro, which was just a demonstrator model, and this one here, which is the Titler Live Express. And then I had a Titler Live 5 that came with the photo. Well, I took out the other 2 and everything started working. So, just trial and error.
Good deal. It looks good.
Yeah, it's pretty, actually, in some ways. The layout system is just so much easier to use than vMix. Once I learned how to organize vMix better, it all works out pretty well.
Right.
But didn't mean to hog the conversation.
Oh, that's all right, Lloyd. You know,
I've seen some
you're
of
old, you ramble on. My grandpa did the same thing. At least we can understand you. My grandpa didn't have any teeth, so it's hard to understand him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And his old chin would, instead of going up and down, it'd in and out. I loved him to death. The guy was 93 years old when he passed away, and sharp as a tack. He just couldn't talk right.
Just couldn't talk right. Yeah. And well, all my teeth are porcelain. They're all, I mean, every one of them. I've had every tooth is covered with a crown now. So I think except for one back there, they said, I thought it had a crown on it. I said, no, it just had a root canal. So Peter, how you doing?
Yeah, doing good, thanks. Yeah. Now I was just going to say, I've seen some of Greg's. He does from time to time. He does tutorial videos on Wirecast, and I've sort of tried to work out what it's all about, but I just give up after a while. It sort of seems overly very complicated.
Greg is the kind of guy. Ken Heron told me this. We talked one time. He said Greg is the kind of guy that will take a simple task and make it so technical and hard that an average person can't use it. That's how he keeps himself relevant, because
well, that's what I do. That's why I still have a job. Good morning, Ron.
Morning, guys. How are you?
Good. See, you're still working.
Yeah, getting ready to head in shortly.
Well, I'm glad you could pop in.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I've been telling. Well, I was telling them, Ron, that my show Monday, I'll have that video.
I watched it again yesterday just to give myself a giggle.
Well, I went ahead and I was able to download it so I can put it on my system, so it'll use my GPU resources instead of having to worry about the internet crashing about the time I fire it up. So I was able to download it, and so and I put it on there, and I watched it. I probably watched it 3 or 4 times now, and I still crack up. It's just, and the more I watch, the more things I see. It's like, it's one of those kind that you have to watch over and over. Like, I missed that.
Yeah.
I'm so looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, it's good.
A lot of people don't realize there's they actually considered Rapid City to be one of the more like historical and what's the other word I want to look for? Because of all the presidential things in the city itself. I find it kind of ironic that, all the statues in the city itself, the very last one that they put up, obviously, was Obama, but they put it right in front of the courthouse where it's kind of safe, I think.
Yeah.
Where there would be because there was a couple people I had asked, a couple of years ago, I said, what do you think if we put one of them? Oh, that wouldn't last here. They said be full of bullet holes or something. But
yeah,
crazy. Well, I guess Lloyd's will be up next.
Well, there's a possibility.
Yeah. But you'll see.
Yeah. Actually, you tune in Monday. It's going to be fun. That's all I can say. So,
thank you, Victoria and Ariel. He's giving me a compliment on my hat.
Yeah,
nice I like your hat, man.
Yeah, it's Matt North sent this to me, along with Matt the Koala.
Oh.
And some keychains and other keepsakes. They're around here somewhere. One of these days, I need to get one of those cork boards and hang up all my trinkets that I got from Australia. Tomas O'Sullivan sent me some. Daddy of 13 and Kim sent me some. So
you got a nice hat from Wyoming, a T-shirt from South Dakota.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
It's an appropriate day to wear it too today, Rodney, because it's today's Anzac Day here in Australia, which is like probably similar to what your Memorial Day would be in there.
Memorial Day.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, really?
Where they commemorate one of the big battles in World War One in Turkey, where the Australian and New Zealand troops had huge losses in what turned out to be a pointless sort of battle in the end. So.
Yeah, Gallipoli. If you guys want to understand why Anzac Day is so important to the Australian and New Zealand people, just watch the movie Gallipoli. I mean, or watch one of the documentaries about it. It was, and there's a song out that's called, what is it, Peter? It's not Waltzing Matilda, but it won't be Waltzing Matilda anymore. I won't go waltzing Matilda. I can't remember what it's called. It came out in the 70s, but oh my God, it's just, you listen to that song itself and it'll just, and of course last night I was on Greg's show, and so I started, after I got off, I said, oh man, this is Anzac Day. So I went and I saw a couple of the Last Post, the buglers playing Last Post, and that's like listening to taps here. It hits you the same way, and so yeah, and the Palms, while all this was going on, had to stop and drink tea.
Yeah.
The Palms are the British for any Yanks that don't know that, but I know there's a lot of Aussies here, but yeah. Which actually is a pretty good name for them, because if you think about it, the Palms are like these little yippy dogs I got running around here. They're always yipping and wanting something from everybody else,
Speaking of dogs, how's Ranger doing? It looks like he's doing okay the last time I saw him.
Ranger is doing just fine. He's just the only thing left to do is for the hair to grow back on that leg where they shaved it. I've got to take him in for, I called him yesterday and talked to him again, and they said as soon as this coronavirus thing is kind of gone, run its course, they said bring him in. They want to do that last x-ray just to make sure, but he doesn't even have a limp now.
I was going to ask you that, Lloyd. Is he showing any deficit at all, or
no
really? Wow.
Yeah, he's gotten back to where he's got full use, because at 12 weeks he's allowed to do, and he's probably 14 weeks out now, maybe, and he's just doing exceptionally well. Yeah, he does his 10:30 at night, somewhere between 10:30 and about midnight. He goes into the living room and he has this real deep chest growling bark that sounds like the lion on the front of the MGM movies, And it's really loud in the house, let me tell you. When he lets loose with that, and he stands there for a few minutes and he does another deep chested bark. Then he goes outside. I think he's letting whoever is out there that time of night know that you better get the hell out of my yard. I'm coming in. We've just, that's what they do. They're a livestock guardian dog, and they're not herding dogs like, say, the Australian Shepherds or the border collies. These are guard dogs, and they're the ones that they let loose to guard the sheep herds at night. And they're white. They kind of blend in with the rest of the sheep. And I've actually seen video of one of them chasing off a bear.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. He stood there for a while and barked and barked and barked, and the bear just kind of like ignored him. And finally he decided to, Mars, that's the last post. Yeah. What did I say? I meant the last post. Yeah. But I've finally ran the bear off,
Wow.
Yeah.
We see those little Australian Shepherds and what's the other one? But out west here, herding cattle and stuff. It's just amazing to watch them work, how fast they are.
those things are unbelievable. Those in the blue healers.
Yeah.
Yeah, cattle dogs. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's fun to watch them work though. They're fast and boy, they just go side to side and
yeah.
You know, yeah.
Yeah.
So Peter, you get to watch little Judge Judy last night?
I did actually. Yeah. Yeah, caught up on the episodes I recorded. So all up to date now.
I wonder if that's where he gets his material from.
Yeah.
Because isn't she really good with the zingers too?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. Judy.
Yeah, Lloyd. In case you didn't know, Peter's a Judge Judy fan.
Look at that look on Lloyd's face.
I thought you'd be a fan too, Lloyd, being of similar age to us. So.
Lloyd, is the honest God truth. I've seen him in the middle of a live stream. He's like, guys, got to go. Judge Judy's on. I'll see you.
God. I've watched Judge Judy occasionally out of desperation because I needed some droning on, you know, or if I want to be reminded what one of my exes was like, you know.
Oh my goodness. I guess that must be the only show worth watching in Australia. I mean,
no, they've had some good. I watched one show that from Australia that we really enjoy. Of course, it's off now, but you know, it's fortunately it's it's on Prime. No, it's on Acorn. Who owns the rights to anything BBC or ABC, you know, from Australia or England, but and it's Miss Fisher's Murder Mysteries. And
I've heard of that series. Yeah,
it's good. And they went back after it. They shut it down, and I think it finished off in 2017, the end of the third season, and just left you hanging. And so they came back and kind of picked up a few years later where it left off, and they made a movie out of it this time. So, but yeah, but Judge Judy, really? God, I just
you know, Peter, I think that's going to haunt Lloyd for the rest of the day now.
Yeah, he's got this perplexed look on his face.
Why? I mean,
Lloyd, just try not to think about it, bro.
No, I know. No,
just consider who you're talking about here. You know, we know it's not right in the head.
Well, yeah, Peter. Yeah, it is Peter. So I'll take that into consideration.
Yeah, we'll do things when we got old.
Yeah, I'm old, but I don't watch Judge Judy, for God's sakes.
Fantastic show.
Give me a good insight into the American judicial system.
No, it doesn't.
It's not the one to go to for that, brother.
That's the wrong show for that. I guarantee you that is not.
How it would be under her interpretation.
Yeah, well.
Oh, man.
I tell you what, if I ever had to go in front of a judge like her, I think I'd poop myself.
She'd probably yell at you for that too.
Yeah.
Bailiff, get him out of here.
Yeah, that's definitely a. See, I'm looking for something here and see if I want to try this live. Let's see what's this.
Yeah. Her husband probably had a whole new meaning to yes, dear.
Yeah.
Yes,
Must agree with Mars. One of the best Aussie shows was Hey Hey It's Saturday. That was a great show back in the.
Oh, I've seen
that. Asgard mentioned Sea Patrol. which is about the Australian Navy.
That's right. Yeah. That was a pretty good show.
I'm going to have to look that one up. Hope it's on Netflix or something.
Yeah, that was around quite a while back now, probably 15 years ago, maybe.
When I was in the Navy, we worked with a couple of Australian destroyers, and I went on Liberty with some of these guys. Man, y'all crazy people.
Yep, I will agree.
I got to tell you, they were a lot of fun. They really were. RC Crazy, good morning, Eric. How are you? Hope Mrs. RC is doing okay too. I still need to place an order with her. That's got to wait. Hopefully, one of these days I'll get my what are they calling it nowadays? Stimulus check.
Oh, you haven't gotten yours yet?
No,
I haven't got mine either. So
Got mine the other day.
Apparently, when I filed the 2018, I owed money, so I didn't have anything direct deposited. So I had to go out to the IRS website, which scared me. And
It's a free country. I can watch whatever I like.
oh, that's so good, Lloyd. That's good. well, Peter, you know we love you, right? Even if you do watch Judge Judy.
Yeah. Peter, you're so happy I brought that up this morning, right?
I am very happy about that, yeah.
Okay.
Big mistakes we've made on those live streams, I think, was mentioning that. So.
Yeah, that's what I was sitting here doing. I was that's something I can do with really easy with using the Tyler Live in Wirecast. So you need to watch.
Sorry, Lloyd.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, there it is again.
Sea Patrol. That's it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I want us to give a shout out to Fiddlesticks.
Fiddlesticks. Okay.
Paul Murray's in the house.
Oh, Paul Murray. Hey, Paul. Yeah.
How's it going, Paul?
Yeah, just to answer Kaz's comment there, no, I haven't stooped as low as watching Days of Our Lives yet. Things haven't got that bad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. God help you. Yeah.
Oh,
well, at least I'll say Judge Judy can be entertaining. I've just,
I suppose.
Yeah, if you're really, really, really needing something to watch, if the next step is slitting your wrist, well, if that keeps you from doing it, you go right ahead, Peter.
Okay.
How does those judge shows work? I don't know if the truth to it, but that these people agree to come on to the show and present their case on the show, and even whoever the loser is, the show will pay whatever, say they owe people money or whatever. Is there truth to that? Anybody heard? Or
I believe that may be how it works. I don't know that for sure.
Yeah. I think people sort of lodge these cases with the normal court system, and then I don't know how it works, but somehow like these court shows agree to take them over, and then they agree to abide by their decisions and all this sort of stuff. So,
well, I did read.
She doesn't stick to the law really, closely to the law. She sort of more rules as long as what she thinks is fair and just. Yeah. But
according to Judy law, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I read that they have a minimum and maximum IQ test, and can't be anything over 85, and anything it has to be at least above 50. So, in order to be on the show. Just rumors, though. I'm not stating that to be
I
fact.
think they might be incorrect. I haven't seen any that are above 50 yet, as far as I can see.
Yes, my daughter used to love to watch. Who's that? He used to be a talk show host. Now it's all about well, you're not. He's not really the father. And what the hell's that guy's name?
Oh, yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
Who?
Trying to think it.
Well, anyways,
there were so many of them.
Yeah, but this guy, I think he's married to Connie Chung. He was actually, and I think at one time he was like the mayor of San Francisco or something before he started out. Anyways, that Jerry Springer. Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah, Jerry Springer.
And then there was also Maury
Povich. Yeah.
Povich.
Well, my daughter used to just love to watch Jerry Springer and talk about it. And I said, I don't need to watch Jerry Springer. All I got to do is ask how your life is going, and it's more real than Jerry Springer.
Well, then that one guy who was like the bodyguard for Jerry Springer, Steve, and then he actually started his own show, if you remember. Kind of did the same thing.
Yeah,
bald-headed guy.
Yeah. He mayor of Cincinnati. I knew he's mayor of something, and he was like the host of the first America's Got Talent. Obviously, they weren't. Apparently, the people that have talent, they weren't concerned about the actual host doing it. But
Right.
But
well, guys, I'm gonna pop out and get ready to finish things up and head out the door. So,
all right, Ron,
guys,
you be safe, brother.
Oh yeah.
Yep. You be safe and take care of yourself out there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, look forward to seeing you Monday night there, Lloyd.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yours is going to be the highlight of it's going to be featured on the show. I can guarantee you. So, yeah,
I'll probably still be giggling.
Oh yeah, every time I watch it,
I'm giggling, and I haven't even seen it yet, just for YouTube.
Oh yeah, because it's just like, yeah. I watched it again when I was setting it up for the show last night or yesterday afternoon, and it's like, all I could do was laugh because I'm going, oh, I didn't see that. Oh, wow. Oh my God. You just, you guys got to watch. I don't think you'll be disappointed, so, I mean, I think all of them have been great, but you put a lot of work into that one.
Well, the beginning was actually by accident, and that wasn't supposed to happen.
Right.
But, right. Being that what your theme is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that was, oh my God, that one's, yeah.
Because I'm standing there and I'm like, what in the world's that? And I looked over and
yeah. You guys are going to have to watch this because it is hilarious. It fits right. The whole theme fits right into my campaign.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, guys, have a great day. Guys, have a good weekend. Be safe. And we'll look forward to seeing you in a couple of days.
All right, man. Take care.
All right. Take care, Ron.
Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I want to give a shout out to Andrew Altschwager. He's in the chat.
Oh.
Another Aussie.
And let's see, John Spizzo, RC Crazy. I think I mentioned RC Crazy already, but he gets another mention. So.
Yeah, I've seen a few of your promo videos so far, Lord, and there's a few sort of shifty characters in amongst them, but
there's a couple shifty characters.
Apart from Rodney, of course, but
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hopefully Ron's one can lift the standard.
I'm sure. I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, okay.
No. If you can't be there for the show, at least try and catch it in the replay because you'll just laugh. And plus, right after the show, which, I'm going to be competing with a lot of people on Monday simply because, everybody's going to be doing a live stream just before they release the new Mavic Air 2.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
we
I'll be there because it's a good time for us. I think it's around about, what time do you go on? About
I'm on at 7 Central Time, which what part of Australia are you in?
I'm on the east coast, same as Sydney, so that'd be about 10 a.m. for us. So it's a good time for me.
Yeah, it's about 10. Yeah.
Lloyd, check this out.
That's not who that was. I deny it completely. Yeah, well, I mean, what do you expect? A guy's running for president. He comes onto a show wearing his bathrobe. I mean,
But
hey,
you know what?
You get what you pay for here.
It's not. It wasn't unexpected though.
Yeah, well,
I mean, you've been on my stream before in your life in your bathrobe.
Yeah, I think I have. Yeah, a couple of times. Yeah. So that's all part of you. That's who we want to be our president. That's well, yeah.
Don't be afraid to stand up at the White House press room in his bathrobe.
And I wouldn't either if that were that. I figure. I'm just hoping I can pull out more votes than Joe Biden. That's that. Actually, that would be absolutely funny. I would just love to see what all the news agencies would do if all of a sudden, who is the grumpy vlogger and why is he beating Joe Biden?
That'd be hilarious.
It would be. It would be. I actually tweeted the link to one of my commercials to Donald Trump. I also tweeted one to the Prime Minister of Australia. Because yeah, well, it's real simple. If I there's my nephew. There's Chris.
What's up, Peter?
Hey, Chris.
Rodney?
Morning, Chris.
How y'all?
We're good. We're just having loads of fun here.
Oh, I've been listening.
More funner than a barrel of monkeys.
They don't if they don't get Floyd's record public, he'll be all right.
Yeah. We don't want my record going public.
Yeah, just they're going to say, I hope you do win there, Lloyd, because we don't want you coming over this way.
That's what I figured. Because that's my plans. Either I'm going to be the president of the United States or the Prime Minister of Australia.
I think we prefer the first option.
Yeah. I'm sure you would. Yeah. And everybody else said, God, I hope he goes to Australia. We don't want him here.
Oh. I hate it. I laugh so hard I cry.
Don't pop the fifth open.
Oh my goodness. The tears build up and your eyes start stinging.
Yeah.
The paramedics left the building, Rodney. You better be careful.
Yeah.
It's a good thing my chest doesn't hurt anymore and my scars healed. Otherwise, I would have popped a stitch or two. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, I think my day's going to be pretty good now.
Well, you got it off to a good start.
I could have gotten it off to a better start if my stream would have worked this morning. Arrgh.
They have pills for that, right?
I walked right into that one.
Yep, wide open.
you know, it's either Peter or I are going to catch you on one of those. You know,
Well-
Peter. I've watched him. He's a work of art, man. He sits there and he waits for that one moment, and then bam, he hits you with it.
Yeah,
He's got them on the right hand side of his monitor. Just waiting, just waiting to read it off.
Yeah,
Matt,
that's it.
Matt North timed him one time on Matt's live stream, and he was doing 1 a minute, or I mean 1 an hour. He'd come up with a zinger.
But they are always good.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I tease Peter a lot about being the chatty one in the show, but yeah, he just saves it for the right moment. It's just absolutely. You're spot on every time. You just crack me up. So
Yeah.
Good morning, Miss Tina. Mrs. RC's in the house now, Rodney. Make your order real quick. Mrs. RC's in the house. You can make your order right quick.
Oh yeah. Well, it's still got to wait for my stimulus check.
Oh, a big order.
Yeah. Not that, it'll be about $150.
Big enough.
Big enough.
Yeah,
your order. I thought you were saying your stimulus check was only going to be $150. I think, who'd you owe?
With my luck, that's what it'll be. In fact, it'll probably be 2 cents.
Yeah. I haven't got mine either. So
I got $750 from our government.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, hey, Lloyd, let me ask you: did you get a refund last year?
No, I don't file taxes.
Okay, so you may have to go to the IRS website and sign up for that direct deposit.
Oh, I'm set up for direct deposit because I get VA retirement as well as Social Security. So I already went, and they initially that's what they said, but the only reason I'd have to do it now is if I have any kids still living at home, and hell, $750 ain't worth having a damn kid for.
I'm glad mine are all grown.
I am too. I'm glad they're out of the house and gone, because paying me $750 for just having a kid around, no, they're not. It cost me more than that just to feed them in a month, you know. So
I'm sorry to hear that, Kaz, Mrs. Mars. She said she doesn't get one because she's working.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah,
But
Rodney,
no, go ahead, Chris.
I'm sorry, Lloyd.
No, that's fine.
No, I was going to say my neighbor had to do that too. He's old school. He has his check mailed to him, and he had to go do the direct deposit deal too.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they have all that information. I've checked into it. I've read it. I've looked at about. Matter of fact, I went to the IRS site, and they said, but because I get pension and compensation from the VA, or compensation and pension. I get compensation from the VA, plus my Social Security. It'll go in, but the problem was because both of my incomes are untaxable, so they're non-taxable. But the problem is they had to decide whether they were going to pay the veterans that are on what they call C&P, or compensation and pension, and they approved it, but they were like, a week behind and everything. So I've read that it's going to be the end of this month. So I'm expecting probably this next Wednesday I'll get paid. So that's what it's looking like. Probably the last, because they've been paying out on Wednesdays a lot. So I think Fridays, Mondays, and then Wednesdays, or Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is about. Do what?
We got ours on Wednesday too, Lord.
Did you? Okay, yeah. Seems to be what they're doing. So
and it looks like maybe we applied for the small business loan and they ran out of money, and it looks like it's got another email yesterday, so maybe fixing to get that one too.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Let me say, give a shout out to Mrs. RC and EBRFPV and Tina Davies. Good morning, good afternoon, as the case may be. Glad you're all in the chat.
Oh. Well, gentlemen, I have laughed so hard, my ribs are hurting. I need some coffee, or I think I'm going to go back to sleep.
I don't blame you. You were up pretty early this morning.
Yeah, for me it was. Yeah, because my bedtime. I mean, you guys see me on at all hours, and the only person I know that is on longer hours or more hours than myself, and that's Sean Hickey from Geeks Vana. That guy.
Get Rick Albert.
Well, yeah, Rick too. Yeah.
I got up to I was up at 4 o'clock this morning, and Rick was. I don't know if I asked him if he'd ever went to bed or he just got up. He didn't know.
He came on, Chris. He came on the live stream earlier towards the beginning. He goes, "Oh, I fell asleep."
Do you have a cat sitting on your monitor, Chris?
I've got a cat sitting right here in front of me, Lord. It's my kid's cat, and we're baby catting, sitting.
Oh, okay. Because it just can't. It stuck his paw across the screen. It's like,
There he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
He does the same thing my cat does. My cat's not in here right now because the dog's in here.
And I can't do what I want to him because it's being recorded.
Well,
I love a good outside cat.
I can take you off the screen and then nobody will see it.
No, I'm not going to do that. I put him down. I love a good outside cat. I'm just not a big house cat guy.
Yeah, I'm allergic to cats, so if I'm around them I love cats, but I'm just allergic to them. So if I'm around them for very long, my eyes swell shut, and it's like, okay, I really don't need that. So the dogs don't seem to bother us. I mean, we got 4, so
yeah, we're dog people too. We got 4 Chihuahuas, like I told y'all before, and they run the house.
Yeah, that's the way those Pomeranians. Oh my God. That the littlest one, who is the oldest dog we got, she'll just stand out there in the living room and look out the back door and just bark about every 3 seconds. You think, okay, and then again, like these little
squirrel.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm missing on here. I don't have my squirrel on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, Victorian Aerial Vision. That's yeah, cats are needy, and they want to be cuddled and petted on and everything else. And dogs, they just want to do what that's the way Ranger is. God, he's such a good dog. But he is no longer allowed to get up on the bed because we think that's how he blew his knee out. So I took the couch away any way he could get up, so he doesn't, he's got blankets in the bedroom now. We got a 400 square foot bedroom, so there's plenty of room for him to lay on the floor, and he's got blankets strung everywhere on the floor in there, so he can lay down where he wants. And he, instead he lays right at the foot of the bed between my bed and the wall, and I've got to step over him to get to get out of there. But yeah,
sorry about that. I keep hitting the wrong button, it seems. My cat, the first couple of nights I was home from the hospital, she would try and get up on my chest and lay on my chest.
Oh, yeah.
And the one time she got up there and she started doing that kneading thing, how they do with their paws?
Right.
Oh, get off me, cat. I just took my arm and went, whoom.
Yeah, my cousin, he had a quad bypass when he was, I think, 40 or 41. And yeah, his cat did the same thing, and I thought that's about the closest he ever came to killing an animal, just straight outright. Now, did they go in and do the complete, the sternum crack and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, would you have a triple?
No, I had a quadruple.
Oh, you had a quad too? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
He said he's gonna go big or go home, Lloyd.
Well, there you go.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't. I don't want no penny ante.
You know.
It cracked me open. Let's go ahead and just change everything.
I want a full enchilada.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Boy, that sounds good too, an enchilada.
Yeah, something I can't have anymore. Unless I can, of course, find a low carb version of it.
God, that'd be like eating it. You might as well roll up some cardboard and stuff some writing paper in there, and eat that, because that's what a low carb burrito would taste like, or enchilada would taste like.
I thank God for my wife every day, because she's working so hard to feed me good food that's low carb and stuff. But and I just don't have the heart to tell her that some of that stuff just tastes like cardboard.
Yeah.
And I hope she doesn't see this, but bless her heart, she works so hard.
Yeah.
I feel bad for her, and I eat whatever she gives me, and that's,
well, it's sort of like this. We've been going to the same doctor for 35 years. Judy's one of his very first patients when he finally, and he and Judy are the same age. And anyways, here about 12 years ago, he was diagnosed with stage 4 prostate cancer.
oh good.
And it was at the highest level, and he wasn't expected to survive. As a matter of fact, his practice actually wrote us a letter and said he had, he was no longer around to practice medicine. In other words, they left the assumption he died, but he's recovered and he's doing good. And but every so often he still had to keep it in check. He has to go in and do a little chemo or a little radiation, and doing some doing some different types of therapy, hormone therapy or whatever. And he says, I don't care. I'll take the shots. I'll do whatever. If those shots make me feel like I need to wear a dress, so what? As long as I'm living, I don't mind.
I want to give a shout out to Brant Arios. Good morning, Gary. How are you today? And
Hey, Mike Kelly showed up.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Copper State.
oh,
So is that Mike Kelly?
Yeah, it took me a while I got used to seeing the MK, and it took me a long time. He finally put his name there one day.
Oh, okay. I did not realize that.
Yeah, he's still around. He just changed his brand a couple months ago.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that works.
Yeah.
yeah. Good morning, Copper State. Almost blew it.
Robin shots also.
Copper State.
You're funny, Cass. Or Mars. Yeah, it's Mars that wrote that.
Yeah, but she's probably sitting there gigging him.
Yeah, exactly.
Rodney, I'm gonna cut out, bud.
All right, buddy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call this one short.
Stuff
Yeah.
to do.
I was about ready to.
Lord, it's good to see you, buddy.
Yeah.
Peter,
Enjoy it.
always good to see you.
Yep, good to see you again, Chris. Have a good day.
Popping in, brother.
Y'all have a good day, guys. Thank you, Rodney.
All right.
for the
You too. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Take care, Chris.
Yeah, Lloyd. And we'll go ahead and let you go. Thank you for coming in. I do
Oh,
appreciate
absolutely. Yeah, I haven't done it in a while, so I thought, well, I'm just going to jump on here and say hi to everybody. So, and I appreciate everybody said hi to me and all the kind. I know that you guys were giving me a hard time, but I deserve it. And
Well, we give you a hard time because we like you, man.
yeah, I know. If people started treating me extra nice, I think they either hated me or I was dying. I wasn't sure which, but
Don't be surprised when the next time you show up, we're going to treat you nice.
oh God, Yeah, I won't know what to do. Peter, you have a good weekend and
Thanks,
what's
Lloyd.
left
Thank
of
you.
it. And
Thank you.
Rodney, thanks.
You're welcome, Lloyd. You have a good one, brother.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Lloyd.
Bye.
Bye. Well, Peter,
Okay.
come to another ending.
Looks that way. Yeah. Well, thanks for having me on again. It was a lot of fun tonight. Fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun today, man. We were laughing our tails off, weren't we? It's always fun when you get guys like Lloyd and Matt on here. You know, people, you yourself comes up with the zingers. We just have a great time. We really do, and that's why I like doing this.
Yeah.
So,
okay, all right. Well, say goodbye to everyone in chat and goodbye, Rodney. Hopefully, see you next weekend.
all righty, Peter. You take care, brother. Be safe.
Okay, bye, everyone.
Bye. Everybody in the chat, thank you for being in the chat. Do appreciate it. I know you can be doing other things. Some of you people in the land down under should probably be in bed, but you stay up and watch this show, Saturday Morning Coffee with Rodney, and I do appreciate it. All the people here in the States appreciate you guys too. Love you all. You all take care. Have a great day, and we'll see you later. And don't forget, vote Grumpy Vlogger for president, Lloyd Mendenhall. Bye now.